All right, short and sweet little review. Quick, light, agile bike. Great for climbing. I love it when I can just kind of stand up, sprint up an incline. It is comfortable once you get it set up. It is the H15 geometry, so you tip forward quite a bit more than just a regular bike. It's nice for just zipping around town. 2,500 miles in 6 months, a lot of it commuting. I haven't been riding it quite a bit with the team or the group ride we do, or that's not the most miles that I'm doing, but it has been a really, really awesome bike. Upgrade so far, I've moved over the Pro 3V off the checkpoint, so I've got a little bit lighter wheels on here. This I did set up tubeless. It can be tricky on road bikes until you can get the pressure pretty low. These are run about 75 pounds, and that way sealant's not getting ejected as soon as you puncture or something like that, which I just had about 3 weeks ago. Big giant nail just right through the top and side of it. Didn't seal because it's too large, just got a replacement tire. Upgrades that I have done is just that. I've done the RSL stem. I did an 80, bring it back 10 mil from the 90, and that way it's perfect fit for where I'm at, where I ride the most. It makes it the most comfortable. Lightened it up a little bit as well, being the RSL. Then the next thing I want to do is the bars. I want to get the RSL bars a little bit lighter up front, a little more road noise dampening off the aluminum that are on here, or the alloy that are on here. Other upgrade I need to do is my cassette. I top out when I'm riding pretty quick. If I've got a great descend going on, I'm maybe at 31 miles an hour, 32 miles an hour. So I want to get rid of that so I can get a little more speed, kind of get topped out on the bike itself. The other one I want to do is the cassette. 1130 is what I'd like to get. So I've got a better climb in the gears. On the 1134, I'm finding there's a 17 to 19 jump, and that's kind of where I ride a lot. And it just, if I go up to 1, it's too much. If I go to 1, it's too low. So I want to get a little bit better spread across the gamut. We're not in really any big elevation out here, so 1130 would be all right for what we do. The electronic drivetrain on it, it's amazing. I love the Di2 on here. I do wish it had the better cassette for it, but it's nice to go in and change like configurations. If you downshift in the chain ring, then the cassette itself will readjust, and you can program it to what gear set you need to go to or want it to go to. So that's been pretty nice as well. But it's kind of cool now. You can actually see your gear rank, what gears you use the most. So you can see where, like I'm looking at the 1134 to 1130, I could fit a lot better cadence and efficiency if I did upgrade to a new chain, because I'm always on like the 11 and 12, and then right in between the 19 and 17. So if I can fit that spot in there, I'd have a better cadence, which is a great line for the whole drivetrain through, so it's more efficient. So some of the things I kind of mentioned that I'm upgrading would be the cassette and the drivetrain, the chain ring, those items, the wheels. I feel that's where the bike kind of gets held back. Especially in the wheels. I've learned that real fast, the rotational weight, the more you can get off the ends of the bike accelerates, or any bike accelerates a lot better, and is a more agile kind of bike. With the 50 or the compact, some compact on there, the 50, 34 up front, you are kind of limited at that 30 miles an hour, really, top end speed. So when you go to descend, you may be able to get to 32, 33 if you're really, really moving it. I've had the bike up to 37 at my tops. It's a great downhill with a great tailwind. So if you're wanting a little more speed out of it, that's one of the things I do first, is upgrade chainring and cassette to make it more efficient. If you're trying to chase that higher end speed. Thoughts on the bike? It is light, it's fun, and this is even the SL version. It's not the SLR. The SLR, you shave another 4 something pounds off the bike, which is really, really nice. So that might be a future bike for me. I love the way this thing feels. It fits me like perfectly. I just love this feeling for this zippy kind of agile climber bike, because I love climbing hills and really standing up and just getting through them. This definitely, when you do come to those kind of inclines, you can feel it as soon as you get up or stand up or go to put the power down. It receives it, and then you just accelerate up the incline. You can feel it kind of in the wind. It does get a little pushy. You can feel it grab, so it's not as aero as like the Madone, but you can feel it kind of get shoved around a little bit, and that's kind of what is holding me back on the bike, is it's just not as aero, and that's why I'd love to go to the Madone next, so I have something around here when it's really windy. As for like longer rides, it's a comfortable bike if you're used to the H1.5 positioning, which really tilts you down. So you want to set that up and then get it dialed to where you're not relying on your or holding on your hood so much, and you start to wear or fatigue the hands. So mine's balanced pretty good, and I have no issue with saddle soreness or feet soreness or hands now that I'm wearing gloves, so I've got those just right for what I'm doing. But it's great for like longer rides if you've got the right equipment. I've got the Velocis bibs, which I like to ride with if I'm doing over 50 miles or something like that. So once you get the setup right, then it's a more comfortable bike than like the Damani if you're just doing endurance, where you sit back a little bit more on the bike. But I really like this feel for just zipping around town. I commute on this thing. Again, 2,500 miles in 6 months is quite a bit of miles on a bike. But I've really enjoyed the liveliness of the bike. I had a lot of comments in my other video, just the release video that I'd gotten this thing. A lot of people getting this bike as well and really loving it. So I super appreciate all that feedback and information that I'm hopefully distributing to y'all and y'all's ideas of bikes. But I've really enjoyed some of the conversations I've had with people that are asking, hey, how's this feel? How's it ride? What's the difference? Or should I do this or this? So I really enjoyed kind of that interaction on such an amazing bike. This is the 2023 model as well, so it's not the 22 model, which is mechanical drivetrain. I'll have the Pro 51 wheels on there. This will have the Elite 35s. Which is an upgrade I'll do soon too. I definitely want to go to the lighter weight wheels. A little more depth on them so you have more momentum carried in your speed. But it's been pretty awesome bike so far. Can't wait to see how far it'll take me, but I've really enjoyed it. Again, thanks for liking and watching the videos. Drop me some comments below what you feel on yours. If you've received one recently, congrats. It's been an amazing bike for like the race world. So it's kind of cool to see others getting out there doing the same thing. But again, thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all soon.